Welcome to downtown Milford and Loveland's amazing race, the Milford Miami Township Tour. I'm here today on a Saturday morning, a beautiful day. Gosh, it can't even be more than 70 degrees yet. And we've got teams already lined up, ready for the start of the 8th annual amazing race that benefits local charities. And this year's charities are the Karen Carnes Foundation, the Milford Miami Township Sharefest Project, the Chestnut Street Historic Church Preservation Project, and the Boy Scouts of America. It also includes about a dozen or so other smaller local charities that provide volunteers for the day of the race. Unlike a traditional marathon or triathlon, the amazing race features plenty of biking and running. It features some water sections, but it also features 20 challenge stations, much like the CBS television show, The Amazing Race. This year, because we're using the Boy Scout Camp Friedlander, we can expect a lot more physical challenges in the woods. Of course, a race like this doesn't happen without the help of plenty of sponsors from the local area and national sponsors as well. Those sponsors include Total Quality Logistics, their freight brokerage that specializes in arranging the transportation of full truckload shipments from thousands of companies across the country. Of course, it also includes Aussie, which is a great shampoo line. They're sponsoring one of the challenges that we'll see later on. Also, Kellogg's. For more than 100 years, Kellogg's and its employees have been involved in the community through environmental initiatives and community programs. Huntington Bank, a locally based and nationally recognized bank. Likens, the premier supplier of traditional fuels and environmentally friendly alternative fuels for businesses since 1948. We also have Ward's Corner Chiropractic and Sports Medicine, the chiropractic practice of our very own Loveland Amazing Race creator and race director, Doug Portman. They offer chiropractic care, corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, and nutritional counseling. Tri-State Orthopedic Treatment Center, specializing in providing surgical and non-surgical care for injuries. Birch, Brumfield, and Weisbrot Family Dentistry of Loveland. The A to Z Fun Company, leader in providing family-friendly entertainment for children of all ages. Of course, let's not forget the cities and townships that have helped make this possible. Milford and Miami Township have been extremely helpful in making sure this race goes off. There's some streets closed. There's plenty of residents who are going to be out there cheering on the racers. They've made this an easy race for Doug and his group to put together. So we say thank you to the city of Milford and Miami Township. Now, the race course map is kept secret until the night before the event. So last night at Shooter Sports Grill, the organizers released the race map, and we got some reactions from racers seeing the map for the very first time. All right, so I'm here with Rick, and Rick is with Shooter Sports Grill, and so you're hosting the event tonight. Tell me what you think of the amazing race.
Everything's going pretty well. They told us there would be around 500 to 600 teams. We put out a bunch of food, and I think everybody's happy. Great night for it, and hopefully the race goes well tomorrow. Awesome.
And I know Huntington Bank partnered with you to get this sponsored to have the race party here.
Correct.
This is the first year they've done it. So you think this is the kind of thing that helps your business as well as the racers that come?
Yeah, absolutely. I think everybody wants to give back to the community. I think a lot of these people have probably never been here before. We've been here roughly 6 years now. So anything we can do to get out in the community and help everybody is what we're all here for.
All right, Rick. Well, I've had the wings, I've had the pizza, and everything passes my test. And I'm usually a pretty good, and the camera woman is saying the exact same thing. So I think it's a great success. Thank you so much for having us here.
No problem. We'd love to do it again.
Thank you. All right, so I'm here at Shooter's Bar and Grill, and I'm with Jeff and Nathan. Now, you guys actually won one of the categories last year, right? Which one was that?
Yeah, we were in the men's last year. Nate just turned into the age of 18 plus, so we were there and competing.
So, Nate, how long have you been doing this race? I know it's more than just last year, right?
Yeah, we've done it 3 years. This will be our 4th, and we were pretty successful each year. We came in first, then second, then first last year, and looking to do it again.
Now, we're here because they're releasing the map tonight.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, and they'll have it any minute now, but I'm going to tell you something I know in advance. There's a lot of bicycling. Like, it even starts on bicycle. So which one of you is more nervous?
Oh, I think he's probably a little more nervous on the bikes.
Now, are you riding a mountain bike or a road bike?
It's more of a mountain bike, just because we don't know what kind of hills we'll have to face. You know, some of the speed bikes aren't real good on the going up hills. So
yeah, and we won't know if it's off-road or not. That's the thing about this race. You don't know what's coming at you.
So we have a bunch of challenges this year at Camp Friedlander, which is the Boy Scout camp.
Sure.
So you're ready for that experience?
We love how it's different every year. There's nothing that repeats, so you have to try to stay on your toes. That sounds like it's gonna be fun though.
Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow at the race. Good luck.
We're always up for a challenge.
We're glad you're all here for the 8th year of the amazing race, and we are very excited to be here at Shooters. And we think this year is going to be the greatest course you've ever seen. So, how many repeat people do we have here? Okay, you're going to see some things this year that you're not going to believe you're even this close. So, first I'm going to show you the reveal here. So, just to take you through a brief tour before I give you the map. You're going to be starting in downtown Milford. You're going to be coming up Price Road. Does everybody know where Camp Freelander is? It's 550 acres of the most pretty. It's pub world. You're going to run all through there this year. They have so many things to do in there. Come back down the bike trail, and you have several stops along the way, and we finish back in downtown Milford along the river. We have a big party again at the end. We're really excited about this. I hope you guys have a great time tomorrow, and I will be glad to pass out a map.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. You're on a bike.
What time? When do you start? Oh, you'll be there early, so it's good.
All right, so I'm here with Jeannie and Eric, and I'm kind of worried because you say you're first timers, right?
That's right. We've never done this before.
Have you done races like this before? Any kind of competitive racing, Eric?
No competitive racing, but we've done a ride across Iowa, and I've done it 3 times. So thank goodness there's a lot of cycling this time around for Amazing Race.
So you're actually excited about having quite a bit of cycling?
Yes, it gives us a chance.
All right, well, you have the map. A lot of people are going to go out and probably drive this today. I just want to point out that this is the really steep part right here all the way up through the hills. So are you good at climbing?
Well, there's no clip-ins on these bikes that we rented, but other than that, yeah, not too bad.
Got it. Okay, and if you hit some rough patches, are you going with a mountain bike or a road bike?
Mountain bike.
Yeah, we decided to use mountain bikes instead of our own road bikes, just in case there is some rough spots. So.
Perfect. Well, good luck to you tomorrow. Make sure you get a lot of sleep this evening, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, so I'm here with Katie and Vanessa, and in fact, you ladies tell me, without bragging, you're very humble about it, but that you've won more than once. How many times?
3 times.
So now did you win which the female category?
Correct.
All right, so you consider yourselves pretty hardcore, amazing race runners, right?
Yeah, we're very competitive.
Okay. Well, we like to hear that. Now, the map just came out, okay? So you've seen it. I know you just got here, so you haven't seen it yet. So let me ask a question. How comfortable are you on your bike for the bike portions of this?
I'm very comfortable. I've trained a little bit, so I'm ready.
Awesome. Now, you've seen the map, so you see that there's like 9 miles of biking. How does that affect you, Katie?
I've been spinning. I'm ready to go. My husband's a big biker. He checked my bike out, and we're set.
All right. So you've won 3 times. You've competed probably more than that many times?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what's the weirdest challenge you had in the past?
I would say the weirdest one was when I had to drink the baby bottle in your lap.
So are you expecting that kind of stuff tomorrow, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So I know you haven't looked at the names of anything, but we have things like Robin Hood's Lair. We have things like Tippet Canoe and Tyler 2, Twin Atlas. Do the names ever freak you out?
Not really, no. I mean, we just look at it like a good time, fun, challenge. We look forward to it. Nothing.
So should the other team should expect that you guys are coming hard tomorrow because you're looking for number 4, right?
We are taking the plaque back.
Awesome. Well, ladies, thank you for joining us. Get your sleep tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow on the race course.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm here with Nancy Kaufman from Huntington Bank. Is that right?
That's correct.
And you're one of the sponsors of the Amazing Race, your company, and specifically you're sponsoring tonight's event, the release party for the race map, right?
That's correct. Everybody's so excited because it's kept completely secret. Nobody has seen the route. Nobody knows the name of the challenge station. So this is their first peek at what tomorrow is going to look like.
All right, and I know Huntington Bank obviously myself, but why don't you tell our viewers a little bit about what Huntington Bank does?
Huntington Bank is a community partner. We really invest our time and our service hours and our energy and our dollars into the community. And we do this race. This is our 3rd year supporting the race. And all of the money goes back into the local community, which is what we feel is most important.
Great. Now, I know there's been a lot of people here tonight, a lot of buzz. You don't run the race, but you personally have another connection with the race, isn't that right? So tell us what else you do to help the Amazing Race happen.
I'm the treasurer for the race, so I get the enjoyable job of writing the big checks every year to the local charities that are chosen that really benefit from the race, and that is what it is all about. It's about giving money back to local charities, and sometimes it's thousands of dollars that they would never have the opportunity to make, and it really makes a difference to the local charities.
So I do have a question, though, about the big checks, because you see those big checks in a lot of places. Can they come through the drive-through, or do they have to come into the actual branch to cash those?
That check they have to come and get, absolutely.
Thank you so much for being with us and for helping to support the Amazing Race, and we really appreciate Huntington Bank's support.
Thank you. It's an amazing event, and I hope everybody that's not participating will come out and watch it.
Awesome. Thank you, Nancy. Well, I'm joined with Dr. Doug Portman, the organizer of the Amazing Race, and we're actually at the Milford, Miami Township tour. So tell me what that experience was like, bringing this over to a different community.
Well, first of all, we are very happy to be here in Milford, Miami Township. It's a beautiful community. The great thing about being over here this year has been that it's a big change of scenery for us all. We got new areas to see for the participants that have been here in the past. They got new areas to see, so it's been great to move it over here and give them a new chance to see Greater Cincinnati in a different light than we've had in the past. And so far, dealing with the police and the fire over here, they've made it a smooth transition over to this area.
Great. So we are actually starting in Old Milford, in the downtown Milford section, but we're going to visit a couple of other places around here, right? So where else are we headed?
We're going to go up to Camp Freelander up in Miami Township, which is a Boy Scout camp that encompasses 550 of the most pristine acreage you'll ever see this close to a downtown area. It's got lakes, it's got castles, it's got all kinds of neat things, and they're going to have a real treat as they go up through that area and see all the beauty that area has.
And of course, the Amazing Race is known for being on foot and on bike, so we're going to go ahead and use the bike trail again, right? So
that's correct. There's a 67-mile bike trail that goes through this area. We're going to use a portion of that, and that's all shaded, and they'll get protection from the sun there, and plus they'll be safe from cars, and they're going to get to see a lot along that road too.
Well, I know you have a lot to do just to get us started, because we're getting closer to the start.
Yes.
So thanks for joining us. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, so as you see, we have fitted two of our teams with GoPro cameras that we're going to be using to go along the race with you. I'm here with Mal and Avis Goldenberg. And there's a distinction here about you being in this race. Tell me what that is.
This is the 5th time that we've done it, and we also come from Narragansett, Rhode Island.
And we're also the oldest people here.
Well, that is truly a compliment because you've been doing that. You've done this 5 years in a row. You come each year from Rhode Island to be here. And who brought you here originally?
Our daughter-in-law, Jen Goldenberg, and our son, Peter Goldenberg. They talked about it and has said they had so much fun that we had to do it.
Okay, so are you racing for time or fun, Avis?
Oh, absolutely fun.
Right on.
So you've done this 5 years in the past. What would you say was the craziest challenge you ever had to do in the Amazing Race?
The mud slide at the high school, or the water slide at the high school with the soap bubbles and sliding into the mud. I love mud and water.
And Avis, how about you? What was the craziest one?
Probably was the same one, because when you got to the bottom and then you got up, you were soaked with muddy, bubbly water, and you got on your bike, and as you rode away, there were bubbles following you.
Now, you know you're going to be competing against, for our viewers, you're going to be really competing against another team that's also hooked up with a camera. So my question is, do you have any challenge? You want to throw down a challenge for that team?
We will come in. Wait a minute, what time are they starting?
They start 4 minutes after you.
Oh, that's bad. I was figuring a half hour.
My challenge would be to have fun.
Awesome. So
don't worry about anything else. Just have fun.
No matter what, you're going to have fun. Well, we'll be following you on the race course.
Oh, great.
Good luck. Get to your bikes. Get ready, okay? Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Thank you.
All right, so now we have our second team fitted with the GoPro cameras. You see it up there on his helmet. This is Jeff and Trisha Marmer, and you're actually from the local area, right? Where do you live here in Ohio?
From Loveland, Ohio, just up the road.
Okay, and now just like the Goldenbergs, you have done this race 5 times, right?
5 times.
Okay, so do you race this for time or for fun?
Half and half.
Fun my side.
Fun, and you're racing it definitely for time.
Absolutely. Okay. I want to win the Amazing Race before I die.
Okay. Well, you might be able to do that, okay?
Or die trying, right?
Or die trying. This year, that might be a possibility.
That's right.
Have you looked at the race course already?
Barely.
Barely.
We had our map for about 5 minutes, and then we lost that. So we're kind of going in blind, which is uncomfortable. But
all right.
We do know that it's quite a bit of biking.
It's a lot of biking. Now, you told me you're very, very comfortable on a bike. Isn't that right?
Oh, no, I'm comfortable running. Let me run the course, I'll be fine.
All right, so you're starting actually a few minutes after the other team. So hopefully when you pass them, right? Isn't that what you said? You're going to pass them. When you pass
give
them.
Us, 20 minutes.
Oh, 20. You'll do it? Okay, we got live ones here, folks. Definitely. All right, so we'll definitely be following you through the race. You'll get lots of shots with the camera. That means, Trisha, you're going to be on camera. So good luck to you, and we'll check in with you throughout the race, all right?
All right, great.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thanks.
We extend a big Milford, Miami Township welcome to all of you. We are so glad you're here.
Well, it's almost time to head out to the Amazing Race. It's actually already started. We are going to have some assistance today, though. We brought along an intern. Her name is Lee. Lee, come on over. We'll get you through. Lee is going to be our enthusiastic volunteer to help us with some of these challenge things. Lee, come here. Lee. Okay, Lee, that's okay. Okay. Lee's going to be helping us. We don't have enough money for you to actually talk during the presentation, so that's okay. Lee's going to help us tonight, so today as we go out. So let's get ready to go out and see what's going on at Loveland's Amazing Race, the Miami Milford Township Tour. All right, we're at challenge number 1, and it's called Team Atlas. And the concept is that teams have to put a ball between them and go through an obstacle course before they can pass on to the next challenges for the amazing race. Ready? In.
I'm coordinated. This
Up.
is where it gets hard. Don't fall.
Up.
Over. Why are you even going up?
My stomach's super. We have to start over now. Okay, ready? Oh! We lost. We're at challenge station number 2 for the amazing race. And what we've got here is catch a scout by the toe. One partner has to go inside and catch one of the scouts. They'll be given a token then that will let them go up onto the side of the castle, get a throwing stick and 5 tennis balls. The other partner's down with a bucket with water, and they've got to catch one of those balls so they can pass on to the next challenge. We're at challenge station number 3 of the amazing race, and this is called flying dog food. Each team gets a slingshot and some dog food, and they're going to use the slingshot to push the dog food over and ring the bell inside. They have to ring the bell before they can go on. Did you want more?
Shot? Oh my God! I'm glad I elected you to go first. Wow! Hit the cowbell. Right behind me. So we all did. So as long as I make it on the first, I'm good. Let's go, Trish! Trish! Oh, Trish! We're done!
Right, we're at station number 4 for the amazing race, and this is called Rapunzel's Tower. One person stays down below while the other team member after paying attention to what's on the outside of the tower, goes up all 10 flights of stairs. They've got to answer a question about the outside of the building correctly before they're given a playing card, which they then throw down, and their partner has to catch in a butterfly net. If they miss it, they have to trade spots and try all over again. If you're not good with the net, you might spend a lot of time at this challenge and making your race a lot longer for the day.
Nine of clubs. Nine of clubs. I can't believe she missed it. Trisha! I'm not joking, they're gonna make you come up here, ready? Oh, okay. Even if they don't catch? Trish, where are you? Well. First of all, go up. Up. Go down. All right. Back. There you go. Bingo.
Now your partner needs to put the blindfold on.
Blindfold me.
Blindfolded? Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Take the glasses to the lady in the sombrero.
Thank you.
All right, station number 6. This is Scout's Honor. The teams have to come through this field and find the 12 different parts of the Scout's Honor written on each of the poles, memorize them, and bring them back to one of the Scout leaders who will tell them whether they pass or not as a real Scout.
Yes. Look at that one. That's happened. I don't remember.
Oil.
Ready?
Yeah.
Loyal, helpful, kind.
I'm gonna stand far away.
Yes, the ones who got
Loyal.
were
Loyal.
trustworthy, loyal, friendly, kind.
No.
Cheerful.
There you go. Yeah, woo!
What have we got now?
To the sombrero.
Okay.
Good job.
All right, we're at station number 7 of the amazing race, and this is the bear bag challenge. This is where you put all your valuables, food, and other items you don't want a bear to get to into a bag. Teams have to learn how to tie a special knot and then throw the 20-pound bag over the line and tie it off. This station is being manned by the Boy Scouts here at Camp Friedlander.
through here.
Yeah.
Then we have a loop. So we throw the rope first.
Yeah, you do the rope.
The matter. Alright.
Not this.
Oh, with this.
use this. Okay.
Okay, Carson, you're busy, right? Okay, go ahead and sign it off.
We're at challenge number 8 at the amazing race, and you'll see behind me our team, the Goldenbergs, are busy trying to get together their contractor's dream house. This is, of course, a pup tent on the grounds of the Boy Scout camp. We'll see how well they can do. All right, we're at challenge number 9 at the amazing race. This is the hitching post, and as you'll see, this nice volunteer is going to hook up Lee, our intern. All right, Lee, you're not going to hurt her. Don't worry about that.
Not going to hurt her.
Oh my goodness. Where are you going? Normally she'd just chew through the ropes, so this is a little bit different for her. Right, we're at challenge station number 10. This is Tippy Canoe and Tyler 2. This is where teams of 2 have to get into a canoe and row out to the Boy Scouts that are in the middle, come around them, and come all the way back. This is a tough challenge for people who have already run a huge part of Camp Friedlander. One of the great parts about the race is that we have all kinds of wonderful volunteers out here. Get me one too. Thanks. Great volunteers helping with the water stations. I'm here with Kathy, and she's one of the many volunteers that helps make the amazing race happen. Just speak up into my little microphone here, Kathy. Kathy, how many years have you been volunteering with the amazing race?
I've been here for 4 years.
Not right here for 4 years. You've been helping with the race
for 4 years. For 4 years, yeah.
Now, do you normally help work with a water station? Is that what you do?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. What's your favorite part about doing this race as a volunteer?
Just helping the runners be excited about running. Sometimes by the time they get to us, they're a little down and they're not running fast, and they hear us screaming and they get excited.
Awesome. Well, we so much appreciate what you do. Thank you for being here, and you're going to be here again in the future, right?
Oh, yes, I wouldn't miss it.
All right. Kathy and volunteers just like her are the kind of people that make this race happen for the runners. All right, we're at station number 11. This is called Improv 101, and this is where the Loveland Stage Company has their actors and other people from the stage company here judging an improv session by the teams. So the teams have to pick a topic, and then they have to do at least 30 seconds of improv around that topic. It's got to be interesting or funny, and they can't pass until it's good enough for these expert judges.
First of all, you've got the ball over. What's the ball over? Right, you can stand still.
Have a good time doing this. This is a little bit of improv. These are not gender specific. I want you to pick one out of one box. Okay, these are little themes. You make up the lines, just tell the judges which one you're doing. You got to pick just one out of the whole one. Only one.
Father-daughter dance. I'm trying to teach the daughter how to bowl. All right. All right. Father-daughter trying to teach her how to bowl.
All right.
All right, very good. Oh, up this way. All right, first you take the ball, and the big hole is where your thumb goes. And it's kind of greasy, so don't, whatever you do, don't put it on your shirt. Okay, then you got to start way back. The best thing is your approach. You have to full extend, try it. There it is. And full extend. Very good, very good. And afterwards, all right. All right, sombrero. Thank you.
So we're at station number 12 for the amazing race number 8, and this is Rubber Ducky, You're the One. Teams of 2 have to use water blasters to push the ducks across the pool. They cannot get in the pool, and they have to get the rubber ducky all the way across. As you can see, apparently the best strategy is to alternate streams, so to keep the rubber ducky moving all the way across the pool.
One go on the other side.
All right, we're at challenge station number 13 called My Inner Gretzky at the Indian Hill Winter Center. The challenge, each member has to use a hockey stick and put a puck into the goal behind me.
What do we do? One goal? That should be good. That's it? Each? Get there. Yeah.
All right, we're at challenge station number 14 for the amazing race. This is at the Village Grocery, and teams have to take these nutritional labels from different drinks, and they go to the table and have to match the different nutritional labels to the drinks. Once they get all 4 of them matched up, they can head on the trail and be on their way to downtown Milford. We're at challenge number 15 at the Schoolhouse restaurant called Brain Freeze. Teams come inside and they have to answer one of the questions on the card correctly. If so, they can leave. If not, they have to go to the chalkboard behind me and write, "I will pay attention in class," 7 times. We're at challenge station number 16 at the Schoolhouse restaurant. This is called Tiger Woods and Irons. The teams take alternating shots, 5 total, to get from this area to the green at the other point to get the ball into the net. We're at challenge station 17. It's called Send in the Clowns. It's presented by the A to Z Fun Company out of Cincinnati. Here, teams of 2 have to dress up in a clown costume, get a balloon to press between them, make their way over to the dice, and then roll the dice till they figure out which station they have to go to. And there they have to complete one of the fun tasks before they get back on their bike, head on the trail, and get closer to downtown Milford and the finish line. challenge station 18. This is the Are You Smarter Than a Boy Scout Survival Challenge. Here, teams have to look at the 20 items spread out on the tarp here and decide that if they were stuck in the Canadian wilderness for 4 days to get back to civilization, which 10 of the 20 items would they take? There's items like flip-flops and a backpack and even cat food. So the teams have to get those correct here before they can move on to the other part of downtown Milford for the final 2 challenges of the race. All right, we're right here at Roads, Rivers, and Trails in downtown Milford. I'm with Emily. She's one of the owners, and I know you're sponsoring one of the stations. So tell us just a little bit what your challenge station is.
Well, our challenge station is based around survival skills because that's what we are. We're an outfitter store, so we supply people with the needs that they need to go outside. So it's the Are You Smarter Than a Boy Scout Survival Challenge.
That is wonderful. Now, this is your first experience? Is it your first experience with the Amazing Race?
It is, and we're very excited to have the opportunity to be a part of it this year.
And now, you said this is also sponsored by 2 other groups, where I think, what are those other groups?
Studio Environment, which is the workout fitness studio here, hosted it with their space, and then Little Miami Incorporated, who protects the Little Miami River, is also helping out and volunteering.
Well, we know we very much appreciate the volunteers and the sponsors who make this happen. If anybody wants to come check out Roads, Rivers, and Trails, you have a website they can find out?
We do. It's www.roadsriversandtrails.com.
Great. Thanks for joining me, Emily.
Thank you.
All right, we're at challenge number 19. It's called Book 'em Dano here at the Amazing Race. One partner gets handcuffed to the fence. The other partner has to go over, read the Miranda rights, memorize enough of them, and bring them back and recite them to the officer until they can free their partner. Now, I've wanted to do this all day. Lee, come here for a minute. I need to see you for something. Come here. Come here. See you later. Get out of here. Come on, let's go.
One of them get locked up. The other one has to go over here and memorize the Miranda rights and come back and tell us what they are.
Okay,
I'll get locked up. You memorize. Get on top card, memorize Miranda rights.
you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney before answering any questions. If you can't afford one, one will be appointed to you. Do you understand?
Yeah, and I still have a bug in my eye.
Huh?
All right, we're at Station 20. This is the Aussie brand human car wash. And you're gonna see Mal and Albert coming through the finish line. We're gonna get them right now as soon as we can get them for an interview. How did it go? What was the race like?
It was excellent. Very nice course. Fun things to do. A little hard in the beginning, but we made it.
Would you say it was the hardest of this is now 6? You've done 6 now.
This is 6. Yes, this is absolutely the hardest.
Okay, I was just asking her, is this the hardest one of the 6 you've done so far?
I don't think so, but...
Really?
Because
she might know how old you are. That might be what
the
she's
bike
saying.
riding is easy, so...
Okay, so did you enjoy the bike riding part of it?
Lovely.
Do I detect a note of sarcasm?
A lot of uphill Well, I thought we were going to heaven.
It was very high, wasn't it? Now, the Boy Scout camp, had you been there before? Never, because you're from Rhode Island.
What great people the Boy Scouts are. They are unbelievable, helpful.
Yeah, very helpful.
Great.
Can I take this off now?
You're welcome to take that. Yeah, go ahead, take that off.
It only fell off once.
You're fine. Don't worry. We've got some great footage. We know it. Let me ask you another quick question. What did you? I love how much stuff you have all over you. It's great. What was the best challenge so far of all the ones that you did? The 20 different challenges. What was your favorite?
I think
the mud and the water. Absolutely.
The mud and the water.
Yeah, can't have enough mud and water.
All right. Well, thank you so much for competing. We'll definitely get to see you on the video. These are our folks from Rhode Island. Thank you so much. The oldest couple in the Amazing Race just completed the Aussie Brand Human Car Wash, and they finished the Amazing Race. They're 6th. Will we see you at number 7? We'll see you for number 7?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Drop the camera.
Well, we're here at the finish line with Jeff and Trisha wearing our camera throughout. What did you think of the race course this year as compared to other years, Jeff?
It was definitely, I think, the toughest course, but it was also the most fun. I think out of all the years we've done it, it was the most fun.
Now, the camp that you went through, what was the experience there? Did you
it was a great time. That was a great time. I loved it.
Now, while it's still fresh in your mind, craziest challenge of this one, Jeff?
You know, they were all pretty straightforward. What would you say is the craziest? I can't think of a crazy one. They were all so much fun. That's what it was. I think that's why every challenge was fun. I don't think I sat and I said, that was dumb. This was really good. I enjoyed every one of them.
So this was your number 6, right? You did 5 before this? This is number 6 or this is number 5?
I guess it would be the 6th year. Yep. Yeah.
So are you coming back for your number 7 one next year?
Absolutely.
Sure.
All right.
I'll be sitting in front of my computer at 12, waiting for refreshing so that I can get in and I don't get locked out.
Awesome. Well, you got some free Aussie hair care products.
I need it.
Okay, so go use that. Relax and enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much for joining us for the Amazing Race.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks.
So we're back here at the finish line of the Amazing Race, and I'm here again with Doug Portman, the man who puts this together with his team. It's winding down. How would you say the day has gone for you and your team?
Actually, truly amazing. I got to tell you, if it wasn't for the 500 volunteers out there, I don't know how we'd ever pull this off. They've been great. The participants been great. We're seeing lots of smiles at the finish line, which we're always happy about. But we think with the day we've had today and the events, we think it's the best race we've had yet.
Awesome. Well, you know, and the city of Milford and Miami Township have been more than accommodating, you were telling me?
The police and fire out there have been on the spot. We've had very limited problems, but they've been on the spot out there for us. Any minor things we've had come up, they've been there for us, so it's been great.
Now, is there a challenge that people are complaining the most about? Is there one that people say, why did you do that to me?
I think they're mostly complaining about the first biking hill, which is a pretty straight uphill over there. But I think as far as the challenges goes, people have been pretty happy with the challenges.
All right. And any of these giving you ideas for next year? You already started?
I actually had already written some down this morning for next year, but I won't give any secrets away.
Okay.
I'm already thinking about next year.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having us here, for putting on another amazing race, obviously, and good luck to you next year.
Hey, thank you, our ICRC, for a great camera crew out there capturing all the action.
Yeah, I feel like we ran the race too, right, guys? Yeah. Thanks again, Doug. We appreciate it.
I'll see you.
Well, looks like another amazing race is in the books. Reporting to you from downtown Milford, my name is Tim Totten. Thank you for joining us.